Is it on upcoming though? No.
Yeah, but I don't want it to click off again like it just.
I gotta hit it in 2 places.
Somebody's got to mute it. TV's really good.
I see her. She's on there.
Hold on, that's on the YouTube though.
Okay, one of you guys, one of y'all got to mute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, he did it again.
Hold on.
But the volume is on YouTube, not just the speed.
And maybe I'll move away.
No, they're too close to each other, that's why.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, I may move away then. Give me 1 moment. I'm not ready just yet.
You can mute the.
Unless you guys signal each other when you're going to talk.
Hang on 1 sec. It's only live on YouTube, not here.
There we go.
Now,
Smile.
can the people hear us?
Oh,
Yeah.
there's going to be a delay.
Y'all talking, people can hear.
Are you on there?
You didn't let.
Oh, my bad. I thought I did.
There's like a 10-second delay. See that?
Okay. Should I go into another room? Is that echo an issue?
Mic check.
Testing. All right, well, we'll get through it. Testing. All right, we'll work it out. Well, Ankh and Ma'at, I bet give this some time for some folks to come in.
There's a delay.
Okay.
Where do you see who's coming in?
All right, we'll make this. We'll be fine. We're going to work this out. Well, today is a special day. As you all can see, there's someone in the background. Got my Sashat here. We can actually do this time. Oh, you can't see our hands. Oh, right. Yeah.
Actually, y'all want to move that table so y'all can be right next to each other?
I got it.
Nah, we'll be all
I
right.
can move it. I can move it right now.
No, we're fine. Let's get to getting. You want to go ahead and do the opening reflection?
We want to the next room and to all who have gathered in this sacred circle. Today is a special day. We have journeyed from different homes, cities, communities to gather together in this one place.
Even a whole different country.
In different countries, yes, Dwa. In a time when so much communication takes place through screens, distance, there's something sacred about coming together physically, to embrace one another, to share space, to laugh together, to pray together, to strengthen the bond that unites us. So today we celebrate the gift of fellowship. Fellowship is more than being present in the same space. It's the recognition that we belong to one another. Yes, so group two, I am because you are.
Mhm.
It's the willingness to support, encourage, uplift, and walk together in my eye. When we gather as Dwa R Hrw and the rest of our committed plan, we are reminded that none of us walk this path alone. We are all united and we are all connected. Today, we also gather in remembrance. We will be establishing an ancestral altar and pour libations in honor of those who have transitioned from this life that remain present in spirit. We lovingly remember our departed sister Sandra. We lovingly remember our departed elder, Dwa R Hrw. Though their forms are no longer among us, their influence, teaching, love, and contributions continue to live within our community. May this gathering strengthen our hearts, deepen our connections, and remind us of the sacred value of fellowship.
Ashe.
And at this time, who would like to do the opening of the way to get us started?
I'll do it with y'all.
Come on, both of you. Why don't you guys do that?
Anybody want to join us? Feel free. Are you on turn the camera?
Let's see.
Are y'all good with saying the men say the masculine, women say the feminine, or do you want to get it off with do both?
We can split it up. Let's do masculine.
Okay. Okay. You can see everybody? Did you see everybody in the camera?
I want to make sure.
St. Curtis.
First one you can say. St. Curtis, you want to join us for the opening?
We can just go. We can start basically switch for the camera. Y'all ready to start?
St. Curtis.
St. Curtis, you want to
We're
join
gonna
us?
go right.
Let's just keep it.
Yeah. Queen, are you gonna join us? You gonna join us, Queen? Or you gonna?
Yeah.
Yeah, you stand up and you ain't blocking nobody.
Give yourself a little space.
Okay. All right, brothers and sisters, Senu, let's start with the pose of adoration. We're going to start by taking our divine word of everlasting life. Take your divine breath.
Netruck in Medhead.
Netruck in Medhead. Nuke in Medhead. Nuke in Medhead. Netruck happy.
Netruck happy.
Nuke happy.
Nuke happy.
To our winter. Quarter to your right.
Netruck us.
Netruck us.
Us.
Nuke us. Netruck set. Netruck set. Nuke set.
Don't move, guys. We're going to do this spot here.
To our winter.
Netruck circuit.
Netruck circuit.
Nuke circuit.
Nuke circuit. Netruck kebsenuf. Netruck kebsenuf. Nuke kebsenuf. Nuke kebsenuf. To our winter. To our winter. To your right. Let's do offset again.
Yes. Netruck offset.
Netruck us.
Nuke us.
Nuke us. Netruck set. Netruck set. Nuke set. Nuke set. To our winter. To our winter. Right.
Netruck meat.
Netruck meat.
Nuke meat.
Nuke meat. Netruck duamutef. Netruck duamutef. Nuke duamutef. Nuke duamutef. To our winter. To our winter. Right.
Netruck newt.
Netruck newt.
Nuke newt.
Nuke newt. Netruck give. Netruck give. Nuke give. Nuke give. To our winter.
To our winter.
Netruck shoe.
Netruck shoe.
Shoe. Shoe. Shoe. Shoe. Nuke shoe. Shoe.
Netruck tef newt.
Netruck tef newt. Tef newt. Tef newt. Tef newt. Tef newt. Nuke tef newt. To our winter. Netruck out in Teru. Netruck in Teru. Nuke out in Teru. Nuke out in Teru. Netruck in Boo in Teru. In Boo in Teru. Nuke in Boo in Teru. Nuke in Boo in Teru. To our winter. To our winter. To our Much mirth, much mirth, much mirth.
That energy does feel different when we are doing it together. Do. So as you all can see, we are here in unison, together, unity, Smai Tai We. I can't find where my phone just went to.
Oh,
Yeah.
purple?
No. Let's see where we are. It's black. I might be still doing it. I am. All right.
May the way be open before us, may every obstacle be removed, may our hearts be united in fellowship. May our gathering be guided by my eye. Let our gathering be guided by my eye. You guys have patience with us as we all come together. I think we need to stick for a hot second, guys.
Let's do that.
And collectively get a better energy and some what's the word I'm looking for? We need to set the tone. We need to set this sacred space. I don't think that's happened. So let's do that a little bit. So we're gonna skip around. We're gonna do our giving the vows stuff, but before we do that, we're gonna set the feather and we're gonna do some breaths so we can all come together and get a little more settled and create this space and atmosphere that we need to have for our adoration. So I should be okay. Yeah. So we're gonna do 4 breaths. We're going 4 breaths of fellowship. So we're gonna breathe together in unity. So we're gonna breathe in for a count of 4. We're gonna hold for a count of 4, and we're gonna release with a count of 4. Okay. So we're gonna begin. We're gonna breathe in unity. Count of 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 2, 3, 4, and let it out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in gratitude. We're going to breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 2, 3, 4, and let it out. 2, 3, 4. Yes, yes. Now we're going to breathe in remembrance. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Let's hold it. 2, 3, 4, and let it out. 3, 4. Do I? Let's that breath together, guys. We're breathing in my eye, and we're going to exhale separation. Release. All right. Let's breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 2, 3, 4. And when you let it out, guys, let it. I want to hear it. Let it out. Release. Yes, yes. So we create a space. We allow my eye to come in. Anything that is not supposed to be here, we remove those spirits now. Dwa Shanti Ashe. Dwa Shanti Ashe. This is the stage, right? We're gonna remove those spirits in here now, whatever's not supposed to be in here. Heavy hearts, clearness, distortion, distraction, frustration. Any of those things, you're gonna remove them now so we can come here and do what we said we were gonna do. Be in fellowship, adoration, and give praise and honor our fellow comedic practitioners who have moved on to the next realm of life. So give thanks.
All right. As she said, we're going to give flowers in honor of fellowship and remembrance of community. Now, flowers remind us that beauty grows where care is given. Today, we offer these flowers. These flowers don't always come in the forms of actual flowers, but it's our actions, our words, and our intentions that we put into those who are passed on, to those who are here present with us. Showing them in honesty that the love is true and that what we are doing together as a unity, as our bonds are true. Those two are flowers. So today we offer these flowers for the friends and family who have gathered here, which you will all soon see as we pan around, for the bonds that unite our Kemetic community, for the departed Sister Sandra, and for our departed Elder Baba Heru Ankra Samaj Sepata, for the ancestors whose presence continue to guide us. We will speak their names as we're building our ancestral altar. Now, this altar isn't just for Baba and for Sandra, but all of us have lost people who are near and dear to us. So what we're going to do when we build this ancestral altar and as we pour libations, we're going to say the names, any of those names that come, we're going to speak their names, because we all know that when we say their names, what happens? They can never die. Okay? So we've already set the feather, and we're going to make our way into the foyer here. We're going to show you first what our Kemetic altar looked like. Each of us have brought an item here to place on the Kemetic altar. Then we're going to go ahead and proceed in building our ancestral altar together as a unit. Everybody's hands are going to touch that ancestral altar as well as they have touched the Kemetic altar, so that all of our energy and all of our respect and honor could be paid to those who have transitioned and also come before us, so that we someday will be Dwa R Hrw and worthy ancestors of being venerated, just like those that we are going to venerate. So let's make our way into the next room.
Wow.
Just leave this.
Yeah.
And you can unmute them, right?
Hold on, the speakers.
Okay. Okay. All right. So as we stand around the altar and we reflect on the things that we have placed here, we've done this for a reason. Everybody's put something here for a reason. Next to where Sinette Pam, Coach A over there is standing, so we're going to be building our ancestral altar. So for each of us, let's step up to this altar and give our grace and honor to the things that are there that everybody else has brought, and the things that you have brought. So simply, I'm just going to take a moment. Back, turn it back. You're gonna come and get close so you can see some of the items that are on the altar.
And also, like I say, some many of the things that are on the altar, we decided collectively to bring some things also that we were giving during our initiation period, so that's on there as well. Let everybody know kind of how we came up with the idea to create this altar, and it was something that was started 2 years ago. At one of our reunions, some of our friends decided that that was something to do, and we have now created that has now become a tradition for us to do every year.
Now, as we start to build the ancestral altar, as we put our, and this on me, I don't, it'll keep.
Yeah,
but you see what kind of writing down there. As we start to build it, anything of, remembrance, and for me, I'm gonna take in the Father who's her off. I do have some bows that Sandra, I never got an opportunity to meet, but I was doing story time online every Sunday for the kids. I remember I was doing story time. And she sent these bows, but the fact these bows I can put on there. And while she's doing it, I think we're gonna do also guys, we're gonna put some key items on the altar that just the elements first, and then we'll add in the things of remembrance of our ancestors. So I think Curtis, we'll have water if you put this on the altar. The altar of the ancestors of the building. Yeah, put that back on this one. You put that on this one. Fire. Okay, so as we are building the ancestral altar, some of the items that we may not have for those that we want to remember, that we may not have an item to put on there. And simply touch it, say their names, and send that energy to venerate them. So the ancestors about to have a party right now. We've been partying all weekend, so right now we're gonna have a music player, Bobby and Ruth played instruments. We've got singers, we've got all these things. If you don't have a specific item, place your hand on the altar. And make sure you say that person's name aloud. Each person's gonna go up and they're gonna do their part. That way we can actually clearly hear your ancestors' name. It doesn't matter who they are, how they were connected to you, but this is the time that we can raise them up and speak their names. So for me, my items today are the signed copy. I do not write or use this book for study, but I have the signed copy of Father Hrw's Dwa R Hrw. And I also have the program from his homegoing service. This is going to be gifted to you, Senator.
Wow.
When we leave here.
Wow.
I saw you looking at the program, and so I want to make sure that I give this. Yeah, I had some.
Wow.
I wish I had more to give you all, but we all feel the energy. And when he approached the program, I had already made it. These are the bows that Sandra said. Now they seem, but what she had in her heart was, I want to send you these bows for these children. What I was doing was making cards. Some of you have received my little colored cards in the mail at times. I think I might have you did send one to you, Cindy. And I would put these bows for the children on the cards. So I'm just going to put that, but one of these for her on there. Dwa R Hrw, across my signature, endurance and Sandra for your
Just your lovely heart, your sincere heart. When I raise up the name of my mother, Deborah Smith, you are loved, you are missed. Anyone else, anything with this time? You give adoration? If anybody want to, if you have anything that you want to put over, you can be now, and also give adoration to ancestors.
So I'm gonna add my Kepler beetle from our initiation for Sinette Sandra. I did get to meet her at initiation. I don't remember much about her. I do remember a gentle soul. So I'll add this for her and for his preserving this legacy for us, because most of us probably wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Baba Hrw. So I'm going to put my shrine pendant on the altar for him in honor of Baba Hrw. So in honor of Baba Hrw, I say Patah. In honor of our dear Sinette Sandra. In honor of my mom, Katie Holmes. I do miss you. I love you. Keep reaching out to me as you have been. In honor of my dad, Isaac Holmes. You are well missed, Dad. You know I love you. You know I was always a daddy's boy. In honor of my grandparents, Stephen Randolph, Elizabeth Randolph, Clarence Holmes, Elizabeth Holmes, my dear brother, recently departed brother Aaron Adams, L.
Aaron Adams L.
Bro, I know you can contact me when you can. I miss you dearly, bro. So much. Oh. Dwa.
Dwa.
I don't have anything particular to call out, but I'm calling out and giving thanks to the ancestors for bringing me to the true essence of who I was created to be, which is essence divine. I give thanks to them because even when I thought I was alone, they brought me here, even when I didn't understand what it was or who I was. So I give thanks to all the ancestors who pulled me through and didn't allow me to give up, didn't allow me to sleep when I wanted to sleep, when I tried to sleep, or when I ever sleep. They knew that I belonged here, so I give thanks to all the ancestors. Although I can't call your name, you called mine. Yes, yes. I placed this segment on the altar as a gratitude that I will forever keep moving forward in what it is that you brought me to. And even when I may have not have understandings, I have sense and that to call on. I thank you. I'm grateful that you chose Sinette Ye Munya, Coach Ye, Pam Bryant to pull me through. You used her. And I give thanks that you chose her because I needed someone with a back like hers to get me through to where I am today.
You are.
If you don't have anything you need to take off, you can just go up to the altar. You can answer to that you want to the generation to, or about the Lord's sign, you can just do that. That doesn't have 4 things off that altar.
Okay. Quickly, I pull off this song bowl in honor of my parents, L.C. Green and Nelda Green. Because of them, I have the voice and the sound to do this work. So I honor them today because this is what they told me that I should be doing, is supporting others in their journey. So I'm grateful for them. Nelda Green, and Elsie Green.
Green and Elsie Green.
We honor you today.
Dwa. Dwa.
I want to move this Merkut, black onyx Merkut, to our altar and my pendant of Ma'at, for the alignment of Ma'at and with Ma'at and the divine order of creation and the energy that flows within all of us and through me and from my ancestors. And this way of life enables me to be guided by our sacred and divine being in the here calling and direction, guidance of my ancestors. The first Shema, over Dad to Uncle Lib, Uncle Armin, on Jesse, on Ulame, on Francis, and to my mom, Janice Victoria, who I love you. I know that you're with me. You're in my blood, you're in my bones, you're in my DNA, you're in my children, my grandchildren, my great grandchildren to come. Amen. Lord.
I want to move this on first of all to the ancestral altar. This is a altar that I bought for my wife before we got married. And quickly after the ceremony, I took control. I took it back. But I think one of the things that this was always significant for me because of the mirror on the other side. It always, when I put it on my altar, it was a reminder for me that all of these ancestors, all of these energies, and these things that we're referring to are actually living inside of us. But then not only that, this weekend has shown me so much more about myself. And I think that the ancestors have helped reveal that to me, specifically for what's next for me in my life. I want to take this wide bowl as well, because I want to give an offering to the ancestors in the form of libation, right? I know this, well, not know this, but last night's event, you said I was sweating, but I wasn't hot. But sometimes for me, that's how I express myself emotionally, right? Like it's kind of strange. When I start to feel things, I may sweat. It's not me being hot and nervous or anything. When I get a lot of joy, I cry. When I laugh, I just tears come out my eyes. So I think that's one of the things that helps me to just kind of stay connected in movement with the universe and the ancestors. And so I want to take these two things and offer them to not only my direct ancestors, but also to all of those millions of ancestors who have helped to make us who we are.
Ashe, Ashe.
And so I give adoration in the form of libation to all the ancestors whose names I don't know, to the millions of ancestors whose DNA make us up, who make us who we are. I honor you and I give praise to you. Look in this mirror and ask the ancestors to help me to become worthy, to help me make myself who I need to be. I want to place this here and ask that my ancestors, my direct ancestors, see me, see my reflection in that mirror. Lucius Reynolds Sr., Gloria Reynolds,
Gloria Reynolds,
Aggie Mae Kent,
Aggie Makins,
Leroy Kent Sr.,
Leroy Kent Sr.,
Antonio Leroy Kent,
Antonio Leroy Kent Jr., Dwa R Hrw,
I want to place this crystal on the altar. This is a conduit that will help us with our connection with our ancestors, make the connection flow the way. Place this on the altar. And now, Baba Heru,
Ankra Samaj Sepata,
I was following him way before I was way before the thought of being a Kemite came into my mind, because he was known as the Unk Man in Harlem. From the 90s, I started following. And I didn't get a chance to meet him until my initiation.
Mm.
And it was an incredible honor. And Sandra, who also lived in New York, we had many conversations on the phone, and she confided that she in me that she was ill. And within a few days, all of a sudden I didn't hear from her, and I heard that she had passed. I placed this crystal so that our connections can be clear and we can have our continue conversation. I place this in honor of my mother, Joan Douglas,
Joan Duglin,
father, Eric,
Eric Eastman,
my sister, Barbara Douglas,
Barbara Duglin,
and my good friend who recently passed, Gary.
Gary,
We will continue our conversation. And to the many ancestors who are in the dark and also those who are in the light. And we continue to speak.
Ashe, Ashe.
I remove from this altar the selenite heart to keep my heart clear as I continue this journey. I'll place it on the altar. And my stepfather, Lloyd White, who continues to live in my heart.
Lloyd White,
My father, David Ware.
David Ware,
My grandmother, Lillian Foster.
Lillian Foster,
My other grandmother, Willie Jeffries.
Willie Jeffries,
And to the ancestor that has been nagging on me since I was in the 9th grade. That has shown me some things that no one's believed. Who has always called me and I didn't accept. And who continues to just show up when I don't think it's real. But she has been there and I've always felt her. I don't know her name, but I thank her and I appreciate her.
Dwa.
I'm gonna move the energy. As we know, ancestor veneration is essential. When I honor my ancestors, I always are at their feet, so I touch their feet.
getting the knowledge, the gems that they've given us. I'm a walking altar, so I move with the energy. The jewels that I have that were created by Baba Haru always are on me. It's my omelet, my protection. My ancestors calling out their name. Alfonso Butler.
Alfonso Butler. Elizabeth Jane
Kenneth
Butler.
Grimes, who African tradition when we were young instilled the Kimite energy, African traditional energy. Jerry Grimes as well.
Gary Grimes.
Lorraine Butler.
Lorraine Butler.
Dolores Butler.
Dolores Butler.
Sandra Lockett.
Sandra Lockett.
Naomi Shepherd.
Naomi Shepherd.
Rosa Briggs.
Rosa Briggs.
Give thanks and praise for those that I didn't call out. They always know they are walking with me, us, and honoring this space. Give thanks and praise.
Dwa R Hrw. Everybody's gone? You first. You first, Queen. Okay. Dwa R Hrw. My name is Senju Utimas Mahapokta, and I want to take off my ankh that I've worn for many years, and I want to dedicate this to my brother Uzi, whose full African name was Uzegu. And he served with me in the military when I was a second lieutenant. And I was dealing with the worst racism I've ever had to deal with a lot of good things, but the racism was the most fierce I've ever seen it. I had to deal with the Tom who in full capacity, in full form, in overt style. And it was one of the hardest battles of my life. But my brother Uzi, who was not a Kemetic spiritual practitioner, every single night, my brother Uzi would come with me to do the opening of the way ceremony, to say and recite the 42 negative confessions of Ma'at, and to recognize the nectar of the day, or the nectarette of the day. They're wearing the colors and saying their name and doing it in the manner that I showed him every day. And I haven't really publicly venerated him and said his name in this manner. And I want to do that now, taking off this ankh, which I wear with me all the time. I'm always wearing the ankh with me. It's the only tattoo I have on me is an ankh. The ankh means so much to me. And I want to dedicate this libation to Brother Uzi and all of our African ancestors, the brave men and women who fought for us in ways that never made the news, in ways that never made the newspaper. But they fought for us in the ways they could, in hopes that one day they would see what we're doing right now. So I'm going to take this ankh off, put it on the altar. Brother Uzi. Dwa R Hrw.
Do I know that? I don't have anything that I want to take off of the altar. I just want to acknowledge to Baba Haru and to Sister Antoinette Sandra, and to all the ancestors that have been named here. And for me personally, I would like to honor to my ancestors, my grandmothers, who hold me up and got my back and tell me to shine my light bright and not dim who I am. Alice Waters.
Alice Waters.
Carol Ann Milton.
Carol Ann Milton.
Odetta Milton.
Odetta Milton.
Mary Waters.
Mary Lee Waters.
To all my grandmothers that I do not know your name, but I feel you and I hear you when you speak to me. I think to you today. I'm going to put libations to them, and I'm going to ask if
Just real quick before you do that, remember, if you want, do anyone knows that Sandra's full name?
I'm looking for it, and you talked a lot in the studio today. I might have it in the phone.
But what I would say is, what we can do is we understand, what we've been speaking about is with intention. So Um, you may not know your full name, Jeanette Sandra, but you know we are speaking to you, and we know that you hear us, that you are here, and we give thanks for that.
Dwa.
So we're going to pour some libations. You guys know. So I'm gonna put this plant on the altar. Always, we know that we always want to close out with libation. Libation is essential because of the water. So for our ancestors today, on our altar, give thanks and praise for all of them, all the names that were spoken, and all of the names behind us in the many generations. Ashe,
Ashe.
Ashe,
Ashe.
and Ashe.
Ashe.
Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. So now, guys, we're gonna move on back into our big room area we're gonna be in. We're gonna do what we normally do, which is prayer. Anyone who's watching, just typing in. If you have any prayer requests, we're gonna go there. We're also gonna do our adoration to the Dwa R Hrw. So we'll do that, and we'll go for prayer, and then we're gonna close out.
Dwa.
Wait for the time.
You can. I will simply quickly before we move into prayer is address the chat that has said something. So I'll do that, and he can go into prayer. So we do have our hymnetter, a mess here. He says, please bring the camera. Were you saying to come in? That's such a beautiful altar. Oh, you wanted to see that closer. What a great tradition, he says. He says, follow your heart. And it shouldn't actually, I'll put this up on the screen, guys. And you should be able to see it. I know there's a little delay. But he says, follow your heart throughout your life. There it is right there. Do more than what is required. Spend no more time on daily cares than required by your household. When your wealth ultimately arrives, then to follow your heart. So that's Hymnetter Ames there. Let's see about the chat here, and then we will proceed. Let's see. So we have our Sanet Shekina Ra, Akima Atu. We have our Melanation app. He was here, Ankima Atu, and to all of you all that are watching. Again, if there is anybody that is that would like to post any prayer in the chat, please do so at this time, and we will make sure to lift you up. Mm-hmm.
So while we're might be a little out of order. I don't think it's better.
That's okay.
Oh, we're waiting if anyone has any prayer requests.
And how about here, even in our immediate circle? We're not pretending that we can meet your prayer request, but together collectively we can raise the energy. And so if there is anybody that's here with us, as well as watching, that, feel the need to have some form of prayer or to need to be lifted. I know we've done a lot of work this weekend. So if there is any one of us that's here among us.
I want to ask the natural and the universe to continue to give me clarity, right? Like this clarity that I've been all of a sudden blessed with. That I'm able to use that and capitalize off that, so to speak. But then not only that, I pray that the natural room offer every one of us that clarity, right? After this weekend, that we're able to see things differently. Well, not necessarily differently, but look more clear. There's a clear vision of what we're doing and how we're walking in our morality and our actions as it relates to mine. So I would just ask again for continued clarity for all of us.
Okay. If you want to go around the room
And I want,
and say anything to anybody that wants to say
yes,
something.
I want to, amazing, the first name that I wanted to call was my grandmother, Ibis Duggan. And
What's your name again?
her name was Ibis.
Ibis
Ibis
Douglas.
Douglas.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's amazing how I went through all the names and forgot the main name I wanted to call. So I like the ancestors too. Or like you used to say, pray for her because she was the one that raised me.
Mhm.
So I feel so guilty that called me.
Well, she spoke to you. She said, "Don't forget about me, boy."
He raised me. My mother left, early to come to the United States, and she was the one that raised me. So
All right, all right, all right. Do a.
Anyone else have any prayer requests that they have?
I would just like to say a prayer to everyone as they leave this space. So when they have their travels back to their sanctuaries, just from the energy, we have a great fellowship. Yeah, so we had a great fellowship. So yes, just sending the energy out to everyone in this space for safe travels. Give thanks and praise.
I would like to ask for everyone to continue to pray for our sister here, Aunt Sinette Pam, putting together this beautiful
Dwa R Hrw.
reunion for us. Like, as I said before, Sinette, you manifested what our vision was for this reunion. This has been exactly what we had in mind when we started this. So everyone, please continue to pray for Sinette Pam, and hopefully your endeavors continue to grow and flourish and be everything you want it to be also. So do to you, Sinette.
Before she speaks, I want to just say one thing about our Coach A here. Coach, undisclosed, which we will not. We've done a lot of energy work this weekend. You did that.
Yes.
We have to make sure we're pouring back because energy is draining when you have to give it away. Okay? So she has done a lot for every last one of us in this room. We've witnessed it. This is not something that you hear about and somebody tells you. No, we were here to witness these things. We felt the energy in multiple places. And because of that, we have to make sure that your energy is replaced, that you just don't take and lift us and make our hearts lighter and then yours become heavy. Okay. So energy exchange has got to be fair. It's got to be in balance. You have lightened so many of us. So have you. You have done both the two of you and the other ladies who are not here at this time, but you guys have done. We have to make sure before we leave this door that we pour back into these women, that we pour positive energy into these women. They have taken so much off of us. And the things that y'all removed from us ain't pretty. It's not light. So what we have to return is what is light. Okay? So that you guys don't carry that weight from our traumas, our things. You're not putting those in your bag. And I know that as spiritual women, they know this, but we have to be conscious of somebody is helping us to heal. We have to pour that love and light back in so that when they leave here, they're not heavy either. We floating out, they got to float out too. Okay. And that is all that's all I wanted to say.
Take a minute.
We will not check, but I wanted to say that.
Right now, that we're doing this adoration, so thank you. So in this space of adoration, we have to give adoration like we have been doing, and everyone here has said. For Coach Eves and Pam, and Antoinette Ra, and the mastermind tribe, do I sound good? That who has come in to assist and bless, but we have to publicly acknowledge that we have all done it personally, but we're here now, so we're going to give them we're giving you guys your flowers as well for the things that you have done to make this everything that it needed to be for each and every one of us. And this is a thing for you guys next year. Y'all need to show me that up. I got a little potty mouth. I'm trying not to do that, but like for real, like you need to show up.
That's right.
But we're going to do adoration to our next group. But before we do that, we're going to do what St. Jason said, and we're all going to murder.
Yes,
So
you
if
are.
you the three of you stand right here. We're going to send murder to them. All right. One more time.
We do have a prayer request. I will put that up here. This is from Sasha Gaystone, 5664. I'll give my aunt to you. I'm not familiar with that name, but you did say.
That's a friend of mine.
Friend of yours. Okay. Well, she says a prayer for mental clarity, a stronger spiritual discernment, and spiritual restoration. So it is, and so it shall be. You claim what you want. You make it clear in your intentions. That's a lot of what we talked about over the weekend. It shall be. Your mental clarity shall be stronger. Your spiritual discernment shall be stronger. And you're remembering your spiritual restoration. So it is, and it shall be.
You want it, sure.
On it, sure.
I'm going to show you guys now. I'm going to do our adoration to our next group. And then after that, the next wish you will hear to close us out in our prayer will be our very own Jeanette Coach Yee.
Okay. Yeah. Because she's gonna do adoration, and then you're gonna yes. All right.
Iharu in my eye. Hail to my hot lady of truth, balance, harmony, and right relationship. May we gather in your spirit and strengthen the bond that unite us. Teach us to value one another and to walk together in peace.
Dua.
In Hawu in Ra. Hail to Ra, whose light shines upon us all. As you illuminate the world without distinction, may we learn to embrace one another with openness and love.
Dua.
In Hawu Arthar. Hail to Arthar, Lord of renewal and the blessed ancestors. May we remember those who have gone before us and honor their enduring presence among us. Dua.
Dua.
In Hawu in Arthet. Hail to Arthet, great mother of wisdom and devotion, a compassion and care and understanding guide our relationships with one another. May compassion, care, and understanding guide our relationships with one another.
Dua.
Dua.
In Hawu Haru. Hail to Haru, defender of my eye. May we stand together, strengthen integrity and mutual support. Dua Haru.
Dua.
In Hawu, sorry, Het Haru. Hail to Het Haru, Lady of Joy, celebration and sacred fellowship. May our gathering be filled with laughter. Dua Shanti Ashe.
Absolutely.
filled with laughter, affection. I'm trying to say healing and genuine connection. Dwa R Hrw. In Haru and Devin Head. Elton Devin Head, Lady of Comfort and Transition. May your wings embrace all who grieve and all who remember loved ones with tenderness.
Dwa R Hrw.
Dwa R Hrw. All right.
Dwa.
I first would like to say, I thank you. I murder you all for entrusting me with your energy, with your emotions, and the things that we shared. I must acknowledge the driver who picked you up, the people behind the scenes that offset the cost, the people who worked overtime to make sure that this was a success. For our readers, our junior guardians that came to support us yesterday. For you coming as a member and a mastermind guardian. For sacred, I'm going to call her Sacred Woman, who has traveled to come and make sure that we do this work. So now, as the Divine Mother energy in me, I have a request. For the next 7 days, you are not to share anything that has happened. Keep it to yourself. Begin to meditate on it. After the 7 days, you may speak on some things, but hold some of it to yourself. I send energy to those who wanted to be here, but the ancestors and the Netra knew exactly who should be here. So I speak over everyone. I send energy of peace, love, joy. I speak for those who are watching with a heavy heart. May your heart be light as a feather.
Dwa.
I send energy out. Stand in your power. Stand in your power.
That's right. That's right.
Power. I command restoration. I command to break the back of poverty. I command energy to our community. I command leadership. I command that we come together. We are the original people and we take back our power.
That's right.
My power.
Whose power?
My power.
Whose power?
My power.
Stand in the power.
Dwa.
Last thing, guys, before we close, we know we started to right there for a second.
Let's sit for a minute.
We out into the atmosphere. We send the energy out into everyone who is watching. You feel this that is out here. This sacred space is also your sacred space. So we're going to step real quick, guys. And we'll split out real quick with the balancing of our hands. We have some questions that we put out. Do our shop yesterday. Blessings to you all. Blessings to you all. We will see you all next Sunday.